Hello and welcome. If you're preparing your asylum application, one of the most important and often most difficult steps is writing your personal statement. This is your chance to tell your story. To explain in your own words what happened to you and why you cannot return to your country. In this video, we'll guide you step by step through how to write your asylum story with honesty, clarity, and strength. Please note, this is not legal advice. This video provides general information to help you understand the process. So let's begin. Your personal statement is the heart of your asylum case. The immigration officer or judge won't know what you've lived through unless you tell them. This is your voice on paper. It needs to be real, clear, and focused on what the law requires. To qualify for asylum in the United States, you must show that you were persecuted or that you fear future persecution because of at least one of the following 5 reasons. 1. Your race. 2. Your nationality or ethnic group. 3. Your political opinion or political activity. 4. Your religion. Or 5. Your membership in a particular social group, for example, LGBTQ+ individuals or survivors of domestic violence. You may have more than one reason, but each one must be clearly supported by your story. Let's now go step by step through how to write your statement. Step 1. Start with your basic information. Include your full name, date of birth, country of origin, and whether you are applying alone or with family members. Step 2. Describe your background. Briefly explain what your life was like before the persecution began. What did you do for work? Did you study? Were you involved in your community? This helps the reader understand who you are and where you come from. Step 3. Tell your story. This is the most important part of your statement. Describe what happened to you in as much detail as you can. What happened? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Who was involved? What did they say or do? For example, on March 10, 2022, I was followed by 2 men after attending a protest. They threatened to kill me if I continued to speak out. Dates are important. If you don't remember the exact day, say it was around March 2022 and explain why you don't know the exact date. Step 4. Explain why you were targeted. This is critical. You must show that the persecution happened because of your race, religion, political opinion, nationality, or membership in a particular group. For example, I believe I was targeted because I am a transgender woman and my country does not protect LGBTQ+ people. Or I received anonymous letters saying that I would be killed if I continued with my religious activities. Step 5. Describe what you did to seek protection. Did you try to report the incident to the police? Did you ask anyone for help? If you didn't, explain why. Maybe the government was involved in the persecution, or maybe the police refused to help people like you. This part is very important. Asylum is often granted to people who can show that their government didn't protect them. Step 6. Explain why you still fear returning. Why would going back to your country be dangerous today? Who would harm you again? Why would you still be a target? Avoid vague statements like, I would be in danger. Instead explain, if I return, the same group that attacked me before will find me again. I've received more threats on social media, and I believe I would be arrested or killed. Step 7. Mention any supporting evidence. If you have documents like medical records, police complaints, letters from witnesses, or news reports, mention them. You don't have to include everything in your statement, but it helps to say that these documents exist. Step 8. Be specific, honest, and personal. Avoid generalities. Don't say he didn't like me. Say exactly what they did and why. And if there are delays in your story, for example, if you didn't leave your country right away, explain why. Maybe you were scared, maybe you had no money, or maybe you were caring for a loved one. And most importantly, be honest. Don't exaggerate. Don't copy someone else's story. Your truth is enough. Step 9. Address key immigration details. There are other important facts that the U.S. government will want you to address in your story. How did you come to the United States? By visa or through the border? Did you enter with CPB-1? Did you have parole? Did you stay in other countries along the way? If so, could you have legally stayed there instead? Did you apply for asylum within 1 year of your arrival? If not, you must explain the reasons. Also, were you able to live safely in another part of your country? If not, explain why moving internally wasn't an option. Step 10. Organize your story clearly. There are two good ways to structure your narrative. Option A. Start with the most recent events and go backwards in time. Option B. Start with the most important event and then include supporting experiences. Either way, your goal is clarity. Make it easy for the reader to follow your journey. Step 11. Translate your statement properly. Your asylum story must be submitted in English. You don't need a professional translator, but you do need someone who is fluent in both languages to translate your story. That person must also write a certification stating they translated the story faithfully. The certification should be notarized. Before we wrap up, there's an important rule you should know about. It's called the CLP Rule, short for Circumvention of Lawful Pathways. This rule affects people who entered the U.S. between May 11, 2023 and May 11, 2025 through the southern border or nearby coast without proper documents, and who passed through another country on their way to the U.S. According to this rule, you may be presumed ineligible for asylum unless you qualify for one of the exceptions. Exceptions include 1. Unaccompanied children. 2. Mexican nationals. 3. People who use the CBP One app to schedule an appointment and entered through a port of entry. 4. People who received prior authorization to enter the U.S. through parole, CHNV, for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans, U4U for Ukrainians. And 5. If your life were in danger at the Mexican/U.S. border, it is important to address the CLP rule in your story if you came after May 2023. If not, there will be no possibility for you to have full asylum, but only withholding of removal. Do not hesitate to attend a RIF legal consultation if you are confused about this topic. And now, our final step, review and seek support. Read your statement out loud. Does it make sense? Does it provide facts? Is it precise? The last thing you want is having the officer or the judge to be confused because your story is not clear enough. Ask someone you trust to review your story. Be very careful of people who tell you that they will write the story for you or advise you to copy other people's stories. Most of those people end up being denied asylum. If you need help, join RIF free legal consultations every Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. New York time. You can ask questions and get answers from proven legal experts with years of experience in the asylum process. Register at the link in the description of this video or our website. Thank you, and see you next time.